You got
So,
it.
okay, see this number? These are the number of Latino students out of that kindergarten class that will graduate from high school. It's 26%. There are only 26% of us will graduate from high school on time. Okay, stay standing. Okay, so out of this right here, I would like, this is roughly about 80-something people. All right, so I need everybody from row H in the center to stay standing. Everybody else behind H, go ahead and sit down. No. Row H in forward. H, A through H, stay standing. H. Sorry. Okay. So now, look at this number here. These are the number of students who will get some college education. It could be a first year, it could be one semester in community college or one semester in the university. But this is the number. There are approximately 21% of us receive some college education. That's about 60 of that original 350. My math might be a little off, but that's okay. Remember, I teach language culture, not math. Okay, so now I need A through E to stand. Everybody behind E to sit. Okay, this represents about 12% of that original incoming class of students. This 12% represents those who graduate with a degree. Oh wait, you can sit down this way. Okay, remember, all of you are standing, and these are the only people who will go on and get a degree. 12%. All right, A and B stay standing, everybody else sit down. This is 7% of that total population. This 7% will receive some type of graduate degree. 7%. Numbers starting to shrink. Okay, I need you in the green shirt, you in the white shirt, and you in the gray sweater. Stay standing. Stay standing. You stay standing. The rest of you sit down. You three have PhDs. Congratulations. I will be checking out for you guys in about 12 years. And then you. I'll still be there. Okay, this is less than 1% of our incoming population of Latino students who will ever get a PhD. That's kind of what happened. What happened to the numbers? You can sit down. Thank you. That is a sobering fact. We have been defined as failures, as dropouts. We've been defined as only 80% of us, or as 80% of us would drop out. 76 to 80% of us would drop out of school. That's how we've been defined. Have we defined ourselves? Do we choose to define ourselves as failures? No, right? Who defines us? Who tells us that we're failures? The media, the school institutions, all of these different people define who we are, and they define how we succeed. Every day, 7,000 students drop out of school. Daily. 2008 6.2 million students dropped out of school. That doesn't mean that they stayed out, that just means they dropped out. School wasn't for them. It wasn't working for them. Some of them go back, they find alternative forms of education, they go back at their GED, they go into the military, things like that. But there's a reason that 7,000 students drop out of school daily. The fact that you're all here shows that that doesn't have to be the case, right? Latinos have been defined as not caring about our education. Our families don't care and value education. Our communities don't value education. I don't agree with that at all. The fact that you have parents here on a nice morning shows that that's not the case. We have teachers who care about who we are. We have communities who care. We have